Hello, this is Chef Janie, and today we are making beef vegetable soup. Now in a pot I already have some of the shredded leftover roast beef left over from our roast and potatoes that we made in the slow cooker yesterday, and I've just shredded it and added it to the bottom of my 5-quart stock pot. And also here I have cubed potatoes, and we need about 2 to 3 cups of cubed potatoes. We need about 1/2 to 3/4 of a chopped green pepper. We need 2 cups of fresh sweet corn. Canned corn's fine. I use canned corn today because that's what I had on hand. And then here I have some chunks here. Let's see if we can turn it over. Of my very rich homemade beef stock that I made myself. Of course, you can go to YouTube or my Facebook site and you can see my video on how to make your own chicken and beef stocks. And we added 2 of these nice sized pieces of beef stock to our pot. So I would say it was equivalent to 4 cups of beef stock. Now I've added a little salt and pepper to this, and I'm just bringing this up to temperature on a medium-high heat. Now I'm just going to add a good healthy sized cup of sliced baby carrots and chopped celery. And we're just going to bring this up to a boil. And we're going to let that simmer for about 25 minutes. Now, when your vegetables are tender and they've cooked for about 15 to 25 minutes, your carrots should be almost done. I want you to add about 2.5 to 3 cups of shredded cabbage. Just going to blend that in your soup. This is going to cook down. I want you to add 1 14-ounce can of tomato juice. Just like that. Yep. You're thinking that's a lot of tomato juice? Well, you could add more if you like. This is so delicious. Okay, there we go. Give that a stir. I'm going to crank the heat back up here just a little bit. Get this back to boiling again. Give that a stir. And then look how rich that is, especially with that homemade beef stock. This just has such a wonderful flavor. Now at this point we're going to go ahead and add some more salt. We're going to add some more pepper. This is just ground pepper that I've pre-ground. Then we're going to add 1/2 cup of sugar. That's 1/2 cup of sugar. And then here we're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of ground chili powder. Again, we're just going to blend that in. And you can put as much, you can adjust the sugar and the chili powder to your taste. Remember, chili powder heats up when you boil it. So don't wait for this to boil and then cool off a little bit before you taste this for the amount of chili powder, because this gets hotter as you cook it. The spiciness does. And we're going to bring this back up to a boil, and put the lid back on here, and we're going to season this one more time to taste before we serve it, but we're going to simmer this for about another 15 to 20 minutes. You'll know this is done when the carrots are really tender, the potatoes are done, and you can add peas to this too if you like. Now I'm going to check on this after about 15 to 20 minutes, And by the look of it, my stove is pretty hot. It runs pretty hot. It's on simmer, and look at it go. Perfect simmer. And that's what we want. We want bubbles all the way through this. And I can see that the cabbage still needs more cooking. Look how rich this is with the pieces of beef and potatoes and carrots and corn and celery. Look at that broth. How rich and red that is. Well, this smells as good as it tastes. It smells absolutely heavenly. So we're going to add another 10 minutes to this. My lid is vented, as you can see. So we're just going to place that on. Keep that simmering. And we're going to simmer this for another 10 minutes. Okay, so now we have this delicious soup. We've added a few oyster crackers here because that's what I like. Look how rich and hearty this is. And the best thing to do is to get a good old biteful here and to taste it. That is really good. Beef vegetable soup. Perfect for a winter's day. This is Chef Janie. Enjoy.